So I'm not sure whether we're live. The month of flowers. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me, mother? Well, there's two things on. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to the channel, my name's Tim Dowd. I think I'm on right now. You're back, you're back, you're back. Cool, dude. What I've had to do is I've had to put the Wi-Fi on the wall over here and then put the camera right, so I can't move the camera now, which is a shame because we've got some lovely views out here. In fact, I'll try it once, and then if we go off, we'll come back on again. So bear with me. So these are some new houses, villas or villas on the way down to the village. So we're about 200 yards from where we normally are on a Monday. So that's pretty cool. And we're at the church. Christina's over here chatting with the locals. And sound is intermittent, Tim. Okay. 1 2 1 2. Okay, let me just turn the sound on. Checking the sound. 1 2 1 2. Checking the sound. 1 2 1 2. Well, it sounds okay to me. Maybe I've fixed it. Can we hear? Well, it sounds okay to me. Maybe I fixed it. No. No, the sound is intermittent. That's you're right. 1 2 1 2. So I plugged it back in. Oh, will it be external or internal? Let's do that and see if we're back here. And see if we're back here. Okay, so it looks like we're back on. Okay, so it looks like we're back on. Right, ladies and jelly spoons, I'm hoping we are back on. Go to live. Still intermittent sound, yeah, I'm getting that myself. We are back on. But the problem was my sound's cutting out as well, so it's half and half. I'll get another. I'll get another cable. Ladles and jelly spoons. Can you hear over there, can you? I'm going to change the wire out. External microphone. Should be working now. Still sound problems. Huh? Let me turn this off and on again. problem. So turn this off and on again. So now I'm on the number 2 now. Maybe it's number 1's having a problem. And we'll see whether that's a problem. Where's Basil faulty? Exactly. Don't worry, we got an hour. The number 2. Okay, number 2 is probably out. That's a problem. Let me see. Faulty, exactly. Don't worry. Okay, let's turn this one off. Let's turn this one off. Right, second microphone's on now. I've now frozen. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm doing my best. Am I back on? Ladies and gentlemen, am I back on? I just don't hear it then. So if the sound is perfect and everything's perfect, then I'm going to go right ahead. Where are we? We are in Callao Salvaje. We're up by the church up here, and we got a few people, locals, who have come in to dress the cross. So the cross is on the table just behind me, and they're going to be dressing the cross with flowers, and it's part of the Cruz De Mayo celebrations, where in May is the month of flowers, obviously. And all the villages decorate a cross and put it up by the church. Then it's blessed by a pastor. And this is a disaster, says Becca. See you, Becca. I'll tell you what a disaster is when somebody writes that. That's what a disaster is. I hope you can hear me, Becca. I've had enough of people like you, to tell you the truth. Neil says everything's worked fine from the oh my gosh. There you go then. Doesn't really matter, does it? It's only YouTube. I mean, there are some idiots on here, and you can see in some of the comments that were left behind on the one I did with Lee that there are idiots. They've got nothing better to do. If you like what I do and you want to follow my journey, you're very, very welcome. If you want to come on and say idiotic stuff like that because you're an idiot, then we don't want you, really, to tell you the truth. And I'm just saying it how it is. I've been nice a long time. I'm a gentleman. But really, you know what? People like you just make me sick. So anyway, that's got that out of the way. So we got 104 people watching. Thank you so much. We tried something new today because nobody registered for Meetup Monday. So we thought instead of going in a bar and drinking, we're going to go and show some of the local culture. And here it is. Fine picture, Tim. All okay here, great. So Christina's behind me and they're decorating the church. The problem is that with the connection that I've got, hopefully, I'm not sure whether I can move it, but I can zoom in, I think. So let's see if we can zoom in and see what these guys are doing. So we just move it slightly. There we go. So they've put the sponges on it now, and now they're going to start decorating it with the flowers. So the flowers go in the sponge. That's pretty cool. I'm just going to get Cleo, see if she can give us some insights. Hello, Cleo.
Hi, Tim. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Good.
We're over there in the corner. You zoomed in on you.
Hi, everybody.
The sound was going pretty bad, but now it's all right. So hopefully.
Well, I walk around. I'll get out of everyone's way.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, we can walk up here. That's yours. We'll talk in the end.
Hiya. So, Shall I let people know what's going on then?
Yes, please do.
Right. So what you can see is behind me. So people are making a floral cross. And this is something we've started to do in Adeje just about 3 or 4 years ago in all the small towns and villages. Some places like Fanya Bay, like Armagnac have been doing it for a while longer because it brings together people in the community. And it's an old Spanish tradition. Now, the priest just gave some of us, there's a couple of fabulous young girls, young women here from Canary Green, John Beck's.
Okay.
John Beck's apparently ordered them to come along and help because I asked him to. So we have people here from Germany, from Ireland, from Spain, from Lithuania, from France. And from England. So we have a good mix of people. And the priest gave us a lengthy explanation. I mean, apparently the original cross was discovered by Santa Helena in Jerusalem, who was the mother of the Emperor Constantine. And this started the May cross tradition. And we do it here in Tenerife. Any town that has a Cruz in the name has a special tradition on the 3rd of May.
Santa Cruz, Puerto de la Cruz.
Puerto de la Cruz, and there'll be smaller towns maybe in other parts. But here in this week of May, we also now start decorating floral crosses, and it'll stand up here in the square in Callao Salvaje for about a week till the flowers last. So we just call
Till it gets
together,
nicked.
Well, it doesn't get nicked. I think the flowers wilt. But it's one of the things I love about living here, how they bring together religion, culture, and history and make it into an event that everyone can just come along, and no one's giving a religious class over there. We're all just working out how short the flowers need to be cut and how much the sponges need to be dampened and who's going to which end of the cross, and it's a community effort.
It is. And there's that guy who built the community group, is he here?
No, Martin isn't, but Pat Shaw is. Pat's part of that group and
Okay,
she's
cool.
here. So we do have, everyone's getting involved. Obviously, I put a call out on Facebook. There's about 8 of us here, and that's nearly enough, because if you have too many people, it's not a broth. It's a floral cross, but enough people. You just need about enough people so that there's enough room on the cross to be decorating it. And if you're driving through Callao Salvaje in the next week, you'll probably see it standing up here by the church.
The church is when you come down from the main road, you're coming down towards the centre of town.
And it's on
then
the
it's
left.
on the left. There's a big church on the left. On the right, there's a very posh terrace, and we're right here by the tennis courts. The tennis courts, yeah.
The polideportivo, the multiple use courts, I think
Multiple
they're called.
use courts. There you go. So we've done. We got 129 people watching.
Hello,
so you've not only got 8
people.
people here, we got 129 extra. So it's probably the
Sending
most
us
people that have ever
floral-
been to the flower arranging.
Indeed,
a
sending
thing.
us their florally thoughts.
Okay, what I'm hoping to do now is to take the camera and maybe move it. Now I might lose you again.
I better go and help.
Okay, you go and
But
help.
people will
Thank you.
just give out saying, "Oh, she told us all to come here and she's not doing anything."
You don't have to do anything. You're the journalistin.
Well, no, but
Journalista.
one of the people we have here, and it's great, there's a guy called Jose who's here. And anyone, if they've ever seen La Pasión, so this is the Good Friday Street Theatre. For years and years and years, he played Jesus, and he was pretty damn amazing at it. He's stepped away from that role. He said, "I'm over 33."
He didn't do it now.
He didn't do it this year.
Oh, okay.
No,
But can we
he's
see it
over
online?
33. You can. Yeah, there's a film that was made of it last year. If you look for La Pasión de Adeje, and I'll send you the link.
La Pasión de Adeje. I'll put a link in the description later.
But he's here now. He's a councillor now for the next town up, Armagnac. So we're coming together to do this together as a community.
As a community.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
So
I'm going up to the cross.
I'm gonna see if I can carry this thing over and not lose connection, because my Wi-Fi is right here. We'll see. Christina, I nearly fell over Christina then. Let's see what the guys are doing. In fact, Chris, you can help if you come here. You can hold the Wi-Fi. There we go. And I'm just going to put the Wi-Fi on Chrissy's knee, and she's going to just not move, which is good. There's a microphone if you want it.
Oh, I won't have a spastic.
No, you won't have a spastic, don't worry, kid. There we go. Oh, I can see what they're doing there. Let's brighten up a bit. There you go. Buen trabajo. Lo siento, mi español es muy malo.
Bueno,
Pero estamos live on YouTube ahora mismo con 129 personas de vista ahora mismo. Muchas gracias para usted. Tío.
Okay, you doing? So we're cutting the flowers.
So these are the flowers.
Vamos a dejarlos separados los colores, ¿no?
Beautiful.
Mira mi idea, pero como usted quiere. Dejamos un poco de todo.
So I'm going to pop you back up here and zoom you back out. There you go. And see what you guys are saying. Cool, dude. Beautiful blue skies behind us. I just got to check to see. Did we move? Hi, Tim and Christina. This is Sharon Newton. So I'm going to go through you guys now. So I'm going to move to the side slightly here so you can see them working in the background. And we're going to go way up to the top when everybody was there. It's Craig was on, Pauline, Lorraine, Michael, Edinburgh Honest Guide, Jeff Daniels. Okay, we're going to go all the way around. Orcus is on, Zelda's on, Eddie's on. Back going way down, Sarah Childs, Dave Butler. Sound is cutting out. Okay, that's when we were having a few problems. But apparently, we weren't having problems. It was just my thing. I wonder how it's going now. Craig was on, Pauline, Lorraine. Yeah, it looks like I've sorted it anyway. There we go. Jeff Daniels. Let's take it off. Sounds good. So, Martin Voss, Pauline Prowl. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Say hi. Didn't hear anything of that. All I heard is idiots. Chris?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not an idiot, are you?
You're not an idiot, no. No. Christina's behind us because she's holding the thing. What's it called?
The Wi-Fi.
The wifey. She's my wifey, yeah. We need a smell-o-vision of flowers, definitely. Good evening, Tim. We've got 137 people watching. If you just joined us, my name's Tim Dowd, and we're at the decoration of the cross here on Cruz De Mayo. It's the 1st of May, and they're decorating the cross here in Callao Salvaje. Cleo has just said what it's all about, and now you can have a quick look at what they're doing. Let's see if we can zoom straight in there. There we go. So there's loads of people, and it's looking pretty good. Zoom back out. We're in a nice shady spot, but the sun has been belting down today, hasn't it? Belting down it has today. You can talk, Chris, if you want.
Got not a lot to say.
You've not got a lot to say.
I just was in the church.
Was it nice?
Very nice.
Well, mate, I'll take a picture with my phone and then I'll show it you when we come back.
But it's all Russian.
It's all in Russian.
Yeah,
Is it a Russian Orthodox church, maybe?
no idea.
Cool, dude.
They should pray for peace then.
Praying for peace, exactly. Christina's my sister, has MS2. Take care, says Emma. Tricia Slater's on. Mary Alti's on. Looks very pretty. It was really pretty, actually. Let me see if I can get Chris on here now. So let's bring this down. Bring this down. Take my life in my hands. And here's Christina Lee.
Am I visible now? Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. So we decided to do something slightly different today. We're at the church up in Callao Salvaje. Now it is a Russian church, so we don't visit this church, do we?
No.
And as you know, I'm not religious anyway, so I don't really do any churches. But it is available for services. I think they do it in a lot of different languages as well. And so we decided to come here, and then we're going to go down and meet a couple of people in the Nebula, I think, around about past. So what time is it now? 20 past, yeah? So what we're going to do is, you can have that, I've got my own. So what we'll do is we'll wait here for another sort of 10 minutes and see if we can talk to some of the other people that are here, and maybe have a look at the church, and then we'll
There's
turn.
all nationalities here.
Yeah. What we'll do, we'll turn it off, but we'll come back on the same stream, because I've done it so that it doesn't go off automatically. I've got to physically finish the stream. Now, if you watch it on catch up, it'll look like we just jumped 1 second. But if you're live, then when we're walking down, it'll be off, I should imagine. Or we might leave it on, actually, and just see what happens. And that's what we'll do. We'll leave it on to see what happens. And if it cuts out, it cuts out. And then, but then when we're back in the pub, I'll put a little post up to say that we're back online and a link. And then I'm going to have a beer, actually, tonight. You said that might happen, didn't you? I just fancy a beer.
Weakling.
I'm a weakling. Oh, my God. So you've got the microphone now. Tell them what you did yesterday.
What did I do yesterday?
Uh-huh.
I
Ah.
had an interview again. I talked about my life again.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but it's quite hard because it all comes to my head all at once. And I want to tell you all and get confused sometimes.
Julie Jones just said, how long have you lived in Tenerife?
It's going to be 10 years next year.
So 9 years in July. Tenerife Costa Decky 30 degrees, yes.
Because I came here for my 50th birthday, and I'm going to be 60 next year.
You're going to be 60 next year?
Yeah.
Old sock. Billy Boy is back on. Just as everyone would kiss and make up, can't without happening in life, be more happier, don't like negativity, support all channels, no trolls. That would be pretty good. What's the weather like for the week ahead? Seems like some mixed reports. You never trust them. If you don't like the weather in Tenerife.
Wait 5 minutes.
Exactly. Exactly.
But at least it's always a bit cooler than, for instance, in Spain. Because we got the breeze from the sea.
Yeah, we do. So if you're on the coast, then you've got a better. It is better if you're on the coast.
Yeah.
Edinburgh Horace Guide has just given everybody memberships. 5 people memberships. Wow, cool dude. You don't get anything but a little badge, but you know that you're supporting the channel. Thanks, Michael. So I'm going to take you around now, and I'll see if we can have a look at the church, and hope we don't lose signal. And if we do, it's only YouTube. Watch it on catch up. It'll just jump from one thing up on again like that.
So you can take your Wi-Fi back.
I'm going to take my Wi-Fi back. I'm in microphone in case you say something you shouldn't.
I never say things I shouldn't.
You never say things you shouldn't. I don't have enough arms now. Oh, God. Can I just give you that? Let me just mute it. You just hold on to that.
Is it off now?
I think it's off. Let me just check. Yes, you are muted. I'm just going to put this in my pocket for a second. And do that. There we go. Right. So now I'm hoping I'm not going to cut out.
Everything all right?
Yeah. The Wi-Fi wasn't playing very well. Give us a wave, everybody. Oh, it's looking nice. We're back in a minute to see how they're getting on there. Let's have a look at the church. So this is the, what's it called? The multi-purpose courts, basketball, five-a-side, tennis. And these are the doors to the church. Hopefully. Oh, very nice. a little bit dark, but look at the beautiful architecture there. I'm going to take this off, see if I can get a bit more light. So, thanks, Anthony. I will definitely have a gin and tonic instead. Cool, dude. I took the filter off to see if you get a better view of the church, and of course you didn't. So, got to make sure that I'm alive again. Yeah, that's all right. I'm back on. Yeah, okay. So yeah, it didn't work inside because of the Wi-Fi connection. But what I'll try and do now is, I'm probably too bright now, but that should be all right. I'm going to go in again, and this time you should be able to see it a bit better. So that didn't work. What a shame. But don't worry, I'll take some pictures of it and I'll put it up on the community page. Okay, cute. Ladies and gentlemen, it's coming to about 6:30 now. I'm going to show you how far they've got. So there's going to be a flower in each of the villages for this week. So if you're on the island and you go to all the little villages, look around by the church or around by the town square usually, and you'll see it. There is actually one up in Arminimi, but that's right by the bus stop. So there's like a brown bus stop. So go and check that one out. But yeah, they're doing a great job now. Cool, dude. So I'm back on now. Does Cleo host this event? No, she just she's part of the she translates for the council. So she said she would come here and support the community. She's part of the community, and she said she'd support. And she said if I was going to speak to any Spanish people that couldn't speak English, that then she would translate. But it looks like they're all busy doing stuff, so that's good. Went up to Vinny. Going out again in 20 minutes. Cool, dude. Back outside. In case I missed it, I want to thank Anthony for the donation there, and I definitely will turn that into a gin and tonic. Thank you for Michael for gifting the memberships. I hope when I had my rant earlier about people making nasty comments that I was actually offline. But it was terrible. And if you really want to support the channel, all you got to be is follow the community guidelines, which are respect, honesty, and integrity. Respect means, is what you're going to say respectful? Honesty, is it truthful or is it a gossip? And integrity, is it the right thing to do? I mean, even if it's respectful and honest, is it the right thing to do? That's integrity. So as long as you keep on that, then that's fine by me. Don't forget, I've got a interest in a second channel, the up and coming Webby channel. You might have seen in the shorts that I've done an advert for it with Kevin, Scotsman Tenerife. If you've not seen that one, you've got to go to the shorts shelf. So it's usually the one you see on the phone. But if you go to my channel and look at the shorts shelf, it's the last one I put up there. And it's Kevin giving a great push for Webby's channel. Webby's done fantastic. He's got over 1,000 views already for his first show, and not only that, he's gone from 0 to 260 subscribers in 3 days. So if you're not subscribed to Webby and you're interested in sport, go and give him some love and subscribe to that. In fact, if you're not interested in sport, but you just like people chit-chatting like Webby, subscribe to him anyway. Once he gets to 1,000, he can start to push his channel a bit further, a bit wider, and then your support will have helped him get there, even if you're not watching his stuff. But watch it anyway. He's quite an interesting guy, and he interviews interesting guys, and maybe you'll be interested in sport. In fact, I wasn't interested in sport until his 2 horses came in. So he gave 3 tips. The first tip was under control in Sandown at 7-1, came in 7-1. The second horse didn't come anywhere, but he said, this horse is what I'm tipping, but be careful of Kitty something or other, another horse. So basically, what you should have done if you were doing it, you should have bet to win on the first one, to win the second one, and the one that he wasn't sure about was each way, but it didn't come anyway. So if you'd have done that, you'd have won. But that's just another thing. Webby's on, in fact, is he? What happened to football crazy? Okay, if people are asking about what happened between Lee and Andrew, just ignore them. You don't have to time them out or delete the message, because it does not infringe on honesty, integrity, and respect. People just asking questions. We're not going to answer those because we've answered them a million times. Andrew went his own way, and that was it. So yeah.
Estoy diciendo, si la iglesia es que impulsa la convivencia, está bien, y la gente que está aquí para cualquier razón, pero si siente algo positivo, cada uno es para el beneficio de todo, ¿no? Yo soy católico, pero también soy internacionalista. No, eso es más.
Okay, we're back on. I don't have enough arms, you see, so I've got to put my phone in my pocket and tip this so it's straight. We're actually going to say Tra now, and we're probably not going to come back. So we'll just have a last look at the flowers to see what's going on. Oh, I thought I was on. It says I'm streaming, so I don't know about that. Russian faulty towers moment, there you go. All good here, okay. It must be really weird today though, because I've been having problems all afternoon. And, oh, you know what, because I'm moving away from the camera, that's what it is, and I've got the Wi-Fi in my hand. Oh my God. There you go. So, now it should be better. I'm just an idiot. I'm back, says the Map Man. Shell says, embarrassing. Yes, I would be if I... you know, why say something like that? Why say something like that? Just keep your fingers off the keyboard, you know? Turn off, go away. Why say something like that? Why would you say something like that? Shell, it's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Shell's embarrassed. I'm getting fed up with this. Yeah.
Is it not working?
It's not working now. No, I'm just getting fed up with this. Right. I'm fed up. I'm going.